Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate Seat Ibiza. The car's just had the one mature gentleman owner from brand new, plus the supplying Seat main agent. Fantastic example with a full free stamp Seat main agent service history in just over 12,000 miles. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, really am struggling to see any stone chips. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. There's certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, struggling to see any marks at all. Car does have a full set of premium branded Goodyear tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. Just get a close up underneath the door handle to show you there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge either. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Just get a close up to show you no marks underneath the handles again. Can't see any chips to the door edge. Nothing to point out on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out the driver's step. Completely unmarked all the way along. No scuffs to the interior plastics either. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the interior. Just get a close-up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. That is just a shadow from the steering wheel. I can assure you it isn't a mark to the driver's seat. The car's had the genuine Seat overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Just get a close-up of the driver's footwell to highlight that for you. Still do have the genuine overmats with the car. Really is like new inside. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle, once again, absolutely no marks to any of the steps or scuffs to the plastics. Seats in the rear, exactly the same as the front ones, really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Once again, overmats have protected all the carpets. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just want to get really low down so you can see the trims on the underside of the bumper also unmarked. Car's never backed over anything. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. Just before I show you the compartment, just get a close-up of the rear of the bumper to show you absolutely no sign of any luggage rash at all. It can be quite common to see a few chips to the rear of the bumper, but not on this example. Moving into the compartment, there's no scuffs or scratches to the interior plastics. They are the genuine mats fitted from new. Just lift them up so you can see the carpets perfect underneath. The car has the brand new Space Saver spare wheel and toolkit, never been used. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's, can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you no scuffs or scrapes. No marks visible to that alloy wheel either. Onto this rear panel, nothing to point out, there's no chips or scratches. Moving on to the door, get a close up to the door edge once again to show you no chips. Close up underneath the handle as well. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to point out on the door. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps are unmarked. As I said, interior really is like new. Moving on to the passenger front door. Once again, can't see anything to point out. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, the same as all the others I've already shown you. Once again, absolutely no sign of any wear at all. Overmats have protected all the carpets. Really is an absolutely cherished example. A credit to the owner. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything negative to mention at all. Maintained to the very highest standard with a full free stamp Seat main agent service history in just over 12,000 miles. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. While I'm low down, just point out the passenger sill. It's free from any damage also. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. As the yellow window sticker shows, this Seat Ibiza has passed that AA inspection report. You can view the 128-point inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on our website, so if you do require any further info about this Seat Ibiza, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free Mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely happy. If the car did arrive and you're unhappy for any reason, the deposit is completely refundable. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or car in general, please don't hesitate to get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.